guys, it's Miss G here with your Mindful Monday. So I know I look like I'm in pajamas. I swear it's not. But it's okay if you're in your pajamas because it's Mindful Monday and we love that. So today we're going to do some focusing on our bodies and our breathing, go through some yoga, nothing too crazy, get a little stretch, go through some meditation, and have a great day. Start our week off right, yeah? Okay, so go ahead, if you have a mat, you can meet me standing on your mat. Right in the center, zip your feet together parallel first. If you don't have a mat, you can simply stand in place. It's okay to lie down on a floor, use a towel. You can lie down on your bed, but I wouldn't do our yoga series on your bed, just because I want you to be stable. So having said that, here we go. We're gonna start with our simple isolations and rolls, and then we're gonna come to the top of our mat and take a different sun salutation than you learned before. So here we go. So everybody's together, your palms are at your side. Your shoulders are back and down. Bring your hand to your stomach. Let's take 4 deep inhale, exhales. Inhale, exhale. Shh. Inhale, exhale. Shh. 2 more. Shh. 1 more. Shh. And release. Anytime you feel distracted, come back to that breath. Let's take our head down and up right here. Chin to chest and up. Let's go for 2 more. Tilt it side to side. Be nice and easy breezy on your body. Don't force anything. Just gentle ear towards the shoulder. And then of course we're going to look side to side, chin to shoulder. 2 more rounds. Go ahead and circle your head, anchor your shoulders down. Take your time. You have 4 more counts. We're taking this nice and slow. And to the other direction. Even though this is nice and slow and gentle, it's going to release some stress. It's going to let your body start to flow just a little bit. Heart rate coming up just a little bit. Let's roll the shoulders back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Give me 1 big circle. Open the chest. Interlace the fingers behind. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Slight gaze upward. To the front. We take it in reverse. Nice and big. And 1 big circle. All the way up. Interlace those fingers. Nice contraction right here. Hold it here for 4, 3, 2, 1, and roll it on up. Roll the body down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just hang right here. Sway side to side. Keep your knees soft. Feel that gentle press in your hip flexors and in your hamstrings. Let your body be heavy. Stare at your knees. Keep everything kind of loose and soft. Release your hands. You're going to simply pedal through the balls of your feet, lifting your heels 1 at a time right here. 8, 7, 6, 5. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and roll the body up. And 1 more, roll down. Place your hands on the ground. Lift your heels, bend your knees. Slight gaze upward. And release. Roll your body up for 4, 3, 2, and 1. You should be this much warmer. So now that you're feeling a little bit warmer, come to the top of your mat, towel, floor, whatever. Take a deep breath in, lift your arms up. Similar to Horton, arms next to the ears right here. Drop the shoulders down. Try to take a nice little back bend, nothing too strenuous, and then swan dive forward. Go ahead and lift your heart halfway by sliding your hands up the legs, lifting the head up just a little bit, lifting your heart, and coming right back down. Reverse swan swan dive up. Beautiful. Little hinge back. And one more down. Lift that heart halfway. And down. Pick up one leg, hop it behind, frame your foot. I know, I took you here quickly. You can go ahead and drop that back knee if you'd like, or you can keep it more active, flexing through. Go ahead and spin towards your bent knee. You notice I'm not saying right and left. I just want you to achieve what I'm achieving. And then circle that arm inside, turn that foot out. Now's a good time for everybody to drop that back knee. And then come back in, frame that foot. Go ahead and hop back to a nice high plank. You can drop to your knees for a modified chaturanga, or you can stay here and lower down. Either one works. Come into a nice upward dog. Release your feet onto the ground. Flex your toes, lift your tailbone up. Send all of your energy back to your heels. If you need to keep those knees soft, keep them soft. Try to get a nice flat back. Try to get your head in between your shoulders, in between your arms. Shake it yes and no, nice and gently. And when you're ready, you can walk or you can float by gently hopping your feet forward. Release your hands. Give me that halfway heart raise. And back down. Go ahead and swan dive up. Reverse swan dive. Little hinge. Opening those hip flexors a little more, using the core, and swan dive down. Hop that opposite leg back. And again, hands are framing the feet, knees over the ankle. If you need to drop, go ahead and drop. And then twist towards that bent knee. Try to gaze upward at the hand extended in the air. Go ahead and circle that arm to the front. Turn your feet out. Turn your foot out. Go ahead and drop that back knee right here. So far, so good. Nothing too crazy for a Monday. Take this hand, reframe that foot, hop that foot back. Meet me in a nice high plank. And again, if you'd like to take a modified chaturanga, come right here. If not, stay up here. Core is active. Drop on down using those arms and rolling through into a nice upward dog, releasing those toes in the back. And then flexing the toes and coming in total opposition. Pressing back into the heels. Drop that head, shake it yes and no. Go ahead and pedal out your feet one at a time. Pressing through the balls of the feet, getting a stretch in the calves. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and shift to one side and then lift that other leg up. Now, my leg is not your leg. It does not have to come up high. I simply want you in a 3-legged dog. Then I want you to open your hips to the side, bend your knee, and flex your foot. Yes, you can. Don't say you can't. Yes, you can. Let your body hang here and kind of sink into this. Beautiful. Extend that leg, straighten the body, and release that foot down. Let's take that on the other side. It doesn't have to be graceful. This is not dance. I'm flexing through. Eventually, I like to point. That's just the dancer in me. But this is a judgment-free zone. This is the time just to press through, so open the hips, bend that knee, flex that foot. We're simply looking to get in touch with our bodies, get in touch with your breath, breathe through the stretch. Beautiful. Go ahead and straighten that leg, recenter the body, and lower it down. I feel like I don't have room behind me. I can't see. There we go. Come into that nice high plank. And this time, open your knees and push back to a child's pose. Walk your hands out, pull away from your fingertips. And remember, there's a saying in yoga, stay on your mat. Don't worry about if your body looks like mine. Don't worry about anyone else but you. These 40 minutes of class today, this is your time to get some clarity, and to get some focus, and to simply give yourself some self-care. So drop your head all the way onto that mat. Pull away from those fingertips. See if you can sit back further towards your heels. And take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Roll your body up so we meet on all fours. My shoulders are over my wrists. My hips are over my knees. Like a little coffee table right here. And go ahead and arch the back, slight gaze upward, inhale, cow pose, and then round in total opposition. Exhale, spine to the ceiling, cat pose. Let's do it 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. And 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Meet me in a nice neutral spine back in that coffee table. Extend one arm out to the side. Curl it under. Drop your shoulder. Drop your head. Nice little twist right here now that your body is slightly warmer. We call this threading the needle. You can simply hold that needle right here, or you can lift that upper arm. You can stare up at that arm, or you can totally bind by wrapping it and hooking it all the way around your waist. I like to actually reach in on my thigh and keep pulling. Know the difference between sore and pain. Know the difference between I'm going to exhale into a stretch and push a little further, and I'm about to pull a muscle. Always listen to your body and release. Come through all fours. We do the same thing to the other side. Extend, and then thread that needle right underneath. Drop the head, drop the shoulder. Beautiful. You can stay here. You can extend an arm. You can look up at that arm, or you can bind all the way around. So it's opening the chest and pulling through a little spinal twist as well. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And release. Come back to all fours. Go ahead, flex your toes, lift into that downward dog. And when you're ready, lift your heels, soften your knees. You can walk your feet, or you can float them forward all the way to the top of your mat. Lift your heart halfway up. Hamstring should be a little bit warmer now. Exhale. Reverse swan dive up. And bring your hand to your heart center, prayer position. Right here, I want you to take your right hand underneath your left, and I want you to bring your palms to the side. Soften your knees. I want you to shift your weight to the right, lift your left heel, and then I want you to pick up that foot and cross it behind. See if you can sit down. This is twisted eagle pose. I had to readjust mine, so don't feel bad if you need to readjust yours. How low can you sit? Can you get your elbows up to chest level? Can you keep your chin level? For 4, deep concentration. 3, 2, and 1. And release. Deep inhale. Bring your hands to heart center. Let's switch it to that other side. So one hand out comes underneath. Shift to one side. Lift one heel. Sweep it behind. And sit on down. You can also do this by sweeping that opposite leg in the front. So you can kind of play around with it and see what works for you. Once you get this pose, it's a very cool, Instagrammable kind of pose. It's sort of fun to do. Take a deep breath in. want you to melt out of it. We don't need to stand back up. Go ahead and release. Fold your body in half right here. And lift your heart halfway up. And right back down. Try to toe heel your feet out so they're slightly more than hips distance apart. They're not turned out though, they're parallel. Take your hands underneath each foot. This is called gorilla pose. It's okay if you need to bend your knees, that's okay, not everybody can get here. But once you're there, even if your knees are bent, see if you can pull your body forward towards your legs. So this doesn't just release the hamstrings. There's a little lower back release as well. But again, if this is a super duper challenge, keep the knees soft and simply melt down. Let your elbows come out to the side. There's something beautiful in yoga about just inverting. This inversion upside down, letting the blood flow. And release. Toe heel those feet closer together. Lift your heart halfway. And back down. Step or float to your high plank. And then lower down, chaturanga. Roll through to upward dog. And then flex those toes. Come on back, downward dog. Press into the heels, pedal them out. Do whatever feels good for the next few moments. If this is super challenging and makes you uncomfortable, that's the total opposite of what we want. You can always soften the knees. Lift one foot, bring your knee towards your nose. Shift your body forward, bring that foot through, and go ahead and climb your leg to come up to a high lunge. So this is not a warrior one. This is a high lunge, meaning my leg in the back is still facing the front. Lift those arms up. Try to sit down just a little bit. From here, take that back foot and turn it out. Notice my hips didn't go with it. My hips stay front, just that back leg, and then try to even your weight right here in this nice warrior one. Take a deep breath in. And when you exhale, try to lean forward and fold your arms underneath that front leg. And again, lift. This is testing your center as well, dancers. And fold forward. Hold that body. Testing your balance, testing your strength. And then come right back up all the way. Go ahead and shift into warrior two. How do you shift there? Now that upper body comes to the side. Give me a little peaceful warrior by flipping your palm, leaning back. And then come into an angle pose by taking that elbow right into the hip. Arm is coming up. Lean forward, slight gaze upward. Go ahead and circle that arm if you want to further stretch. You can hold here, or if your flexibility allows, you can bring your hand down inside your ankle. Deep breath in. Look down towards your front foot. Frame that foot. Come to that high plank. Chaturanga. And downward dog. Beautiful. Lift the opposite leg. For me, that's my left. Bring the nose and the knee together. Shift forward. Frame that foot. Climb on up. Nice high lunge. Opening this hip flexor right here. Pressing through. And then taking that back leg, turning it out to the side, just rotating that hip a tiny bit, but staying to the front. So I'm nice and square in the hips, holding right here. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, come on down, frame that leg. This allows you to test how you shift your weight. That's something we've been doing with the Katherine Dunham technique. When we do that chassé and front back, you have to shift your weight. So this is teaching you how you have to shift and hold your weight in order to maintain balance. Let's take one more. I'm not gonna lie, I can't remember how many we took on the other side. And up. And then shift to warrior two. So if you're not facing me, that's okay. You can just follow directions. You're gonna flip that front palm. You're gonna reach back, reverse warrior, peaceful warrior. And then you're gonna come into an angle pose by bringing your elbow into your thigh and reaching on over. If that's not comfortable for you, you can keep your arm right over your head. You can look on up. And if you're super duper flexible, you can come all the way down. You can reach even further. If you're super duper flexible, you could even extend the front leg coming into a triangle pose. But if you do, make sure you go back and do it on the other side so you can even out. Take a deep inhale. Look down, frame that foot. Come on back. Looks like I ran out of music, so come on down. Roll up and through. Beautiful. Open your knees. Press on back. Go ahead and walk your upper body up. Slip those legs in front of you. Nice pike position in the feet. Nice and straight. Take a deep inhale. Do your best to lead with your chest to press forward, feeling it underneath the legs, and then rounding over and releasing, and just enjoying a nice restorative moment. Take a deep inhale. At this point, your body should feel warm. It should feel a little more loose. And you should feel slightly energized in your mind and in your body. We've gotten our heart pumping. We've gotten our breath to deeply inhale and exhale. So let's enjoy this moment together, and let's not lose sight of the energy that it's put into our body, even though we used such a beautiful, calm, peaceful modality like yoga. And when you're ready, you can roll your body up, and then you can simply curl your body all the way back. I'm going to move a little bit. Curl your body all the way back. Let your palms face up. Let your feet roll out to either side, and close your eyes. Let's do a body scan, starting at the top of your head. Imagine the crown of your head nice and heavy, anchoring and pressing all of the energy down through your body. Inhale, imagine positive light and energy filling your mind. Exhale, imagine releasing all negativity, fear, and doubt into darkness. Inhale, let your stomach rise towards the sky. And as you exhale, pull your belly button down through the mat. Go ahead and let your eyes roll into the back of your head. I know it sounds creepy, but think about it. It allows you to relax. Go ahead and loosen your jaw. Run your tongue over your teeth. And imagine that every muscle in your face is simply melting down. It's heavy. It's anchoring you into the mat, into your bed, into deep, dark, infinite space. And continue to travel down your body. Take a deep inhale. And as you anchor your head heavily, imagine the neck pressing down. And go ahead and walk your shoulders down just a little bit and release all tension from your shoulders. Take a deep breath in. And when you exhale, imagine energy coming from your shoulders all the way down and out through your fingertips. Do that again. Take a deep inhale. Imagine sending a burst of positive energy from the shoulders all the way down through the fingertips, and exhale. Moving into your chest. Take a deep inhale. Feel the chest expand. As the stomach expands, and as you exhale, as if you're contracting into the mat, Maybe even pressing your back and spine deeper into the mat. Nice inhale. Feel your entire upper body from the waist up, exhaling and anchoring you not only down through the mat, but down towards the bottom of your body. Go ahead and walk your body down a little bit more. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, imagine your pelvis anchoring down through the mat. Take a deep inhale. Go ahead and contract and feel, activate the muscles in the legs. Squeeze, 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 and exhale, release it all. Feel the sensations in your body as you do that. Go ahead, you can squeeze up your toes, squeeze up your fingers, nice tight fist. Go ahead and like scrunch up your toes, which I would never ask you to do on the dance floor. Deep inhale, squeeze all of your muscles. Deep exhale, release everything. Go ahead and rotate your wrists and ankles. You're about to listen to my everything crack. Go ahead and wiggle your fingers and toes. Bring them back to life just a little bit. You've done this full body scan, anchoring from the shoulders, elbows, wrists, the pelvis, the knees, the ankles. I may not have name-checked everything, but hopefully that sensation was in your body. Imagine from the tips of your toes, you're going to take a deep inhale and allow positive energy and light to travel all the way up to the crown of your head. Inhale. And as you exhale, release all fears and doubts and come back to a nice, deep, dark, quiet space of comfort. Use your nice, strong core. Draw your knees to your chest. Wrap your hands around. Go ahead and give yourself a hug. Embrace your body as you embrace this moment of self-care. Rock side to side for just a moment. And then go ahead and fall on over to one side. Nice fetal position, just plop down. We're here together like a little baby. Just enjoy this moment, baby yourself. The teacher in me honors the teacher in you because each one of you has the opportunity to teach those around you how to be strong, how to be positive, how to make smart decisions, how to treat each other kindly, and how to share your unique gifts. Each and every one of you is a teacher, and you need to embrace your gifts. You need to embrace positive energy and send it out into the world. Give yourself one more nice big squeeze and release. Gently climb yourself up to a seated position. Go ahead and meet me with feet crisscrossed. If you're feeling nice and flexible, you can take a half lotus, one foot on top, or a full lotus, both feet crisscross, and then pressing right here. Flip those palms up, close your eyes, take a deep inhale. Think of one thing that you're grateful for. Take another deep inhale and think of something that you want to accomplish today. Go ahead and set that intention. And with your gratitude and your intention in mind, go ahead and gently open your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Inhaling positive energy and light. Bring the hands together, palms together. Meet me in prayer position. Hands at your heart center. Deep exhale. Drop your head. Close your eyes. One more focus on your gratitude and on that small goal that you want to achieve today. One more deep inhale, deep exhale, and a little bow. Namaste. I wish you peace in your day. I know that you're going to conquer anything that you set your mind to. Go ahead and look at your week ahead and create small steps for yourself so that you don't feel like you're climbing a mountain. Yeah, just a little bit day by day. I should learn to take my own advice. We are in this together, guys. This time sucks. It's really, really challenging. I have to pre-record my lesson just to make sure you get it. because of the Wi-Fi at school where I'll be while you're watching this. We all have little obstacles we have to get through, some small, some large, but give yourself that moment of self-care. Give yourself that focus. Take that moment to breathe, and then take everything step by step, one day at a time. Bye-bye.